We are.
1 second. I put a note on the cooler. Our hot water faucet thing is not working.
We are live from the office.
Thanks. Good morning.
It's Ginny and Dave from DS Tech, and today we're talking about the possibility of your password being for sale on the dark web. And I'm going to let Dave take it away. He's got some examples to share with us.
All right. Good morning. Yeah, we have a service for some of our customers, and we can do it for other people on request. And basically, what it does is it kind of scours the dark web, which is the, not the regular World Wide Web that we all access all the time, and it looks for things associated with your email, like anybody with @dstech.net account. It looks for passwords for sale associated with your email address and your domain, at your company.com or .net or whatever it is. So the reports come out with several different, to me, I would say, let's call them levels of concern. The lowest level is something that's very old, and by that I mean 2 or 3 years old. If you have a password for sale from 2 or 3 years ago, certainly you should have changed your password within the last 3 years. I know many people probably haven't, but if it's an old one, 3 years, and you've changed your password, not a humongous concern. And then, how did they get your password? Is it a password for, say, you were a member of a club? I remember seeing one. It wasn't Weight Watchers, but it was that kind of a club last year when I was doing a bunch of these annual reports for our customers, and a bunch of them by the same company. The company themselves got attacked. And that's how the hackers got the passwords, from the company records. So it's nothing you even did wrong, but the company lost their passwords or got attacked, and that's where they got your password.
Like being at your gym, like you're at your gym or at
Sure.
Kohl's or whatever, right? Okay.
Exactly. And so the concern there, though, is what they're going to do if they decide, for whatever reason, to keep coming after you for whatever reason, is we're creatures of habit, and we use our password over and over. Many people do. So if I'm trying to attack you and I have your password, I'm not going to use it for your Kohl's account. I'm going to go find out where you live from Facebook, social media, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. And I'm going to see where you live. And I'm going to follow your Facebook. And I'm going to see if I can find out where you bank. Or, if you're in a small town like Escanaba, there's 5 banks, 5 credit unions. I'm just going to use your email address or your username and that password on all those institutions, and see if I can find, if I can get in there and compromise your account. So that's something you have to take into consideration. Obviously, if it's a recent attack from a credit card company or someone like that, it's a concern. You need to change your password. And the worst one we had was a year and a half ago or so. We had a local company we did one on, and one of their vice presidents had a very recent password for sale on the dark web, and it was obtained by a keylogger. And what a keylogger is actual software, malicious software on your computer, and when you're typing, it transmits every keystroke that you make to the bad guys. Okay, so as they go through your as they go through your account and they're looking at all your keystrokes, when they see a D Basilovitz at dstech.net, or a username, password, email combination thing, very typically the next thing you type is going to be, Ginny?
Your password,
Exactly.
right?
So it's not very hard to figure out, your
What if you
password.
copied and pasted it? Would it still get it?
That's a good question. So
Just occurred to me. But
yeah,
so that's how that one was compromised.
yep. And this person had that malware or keylogger on their computer, transmitting all their keystrokes. So everything they typed in, emails, anything, it gets transmitted in plain text. Sorry.
That's okay.
So that would be like the highest level of concern.
So the title of our thing, we talk about the password being for sale. Do they like sell the passwords they find on the dark web? Is that how that works? And then the hackers use it?
Yes. So it's, are they
Or they
going to
use it for
sell?
ransom?
Right.
Right?
The end result, their end outcome would be to, attack you or your accounts or your business network. We talked last week about, I believe, or 2 weeks ago about they will spend about 8 months inside your network, learning everything they can.
Yep.
Is someone going to look at me personally and try to get my account information in that? What's it worth? I don't know. But if they find out who I work for, and we've had alerts from our software of people trying to get into actually my account.
Yep. Mine too.
Yeah, where our software reports and saying, somebody from far, far away tried to get into your account at DS Tech.
Mhm.
And, if they failed, of course, they didn't have our password, so they were just trying. So then they got blocked. So kind of getting back to your question, though, what are they going to pay for my password for my home user account? I don't know, probably not much, if anything. But if they see,
Who you work for,
yeah,
or if they can get access
And
to
if
something bigger. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
So
Well, good.
we've talked about this
information.
before. Yeah, we've talked
Yep.
about this before. You have to understand what their purpose is. They want your money, right?
Yep.
They don't care if they lock up your data and you can't get it. They don't care what's your pictures or music or song or whatever your data is on your business network. They don't want it, but they want your money. So that's their end, their end, that's their goal.
So on that note, call Dave and get a dark web scan, right? If any of your passwords
Yep.
have been compromised.
We can set them up. We can set it up. Many of our customers have it done monthly and annually and maybe quarterly. But, it's not free because we pay for the service. But if you're concerned, we can run a dark web scan against your domain name and, see what the results are.
We do have a free security assessment, which doesn't do that, but
Correct.
it does kind of give you an overview of some of the possible holes in your network, right?
Yep.
So
That's kind of a different apples and oranges.
that's where you go. And if you point down, that's the YouTube channel right there. If you search YouTube for dstech.net, just like that. I don't think you have to put the @ sign, just put the dstech.net, and you can find our other videos and how to secure your passwords. So,
Yep.
Make it a great day.
Next time?
Thank you, Dave. Yeah, what are we doing next time? I got to look at my list again.
More like email or something? I don't know.
Yeah, we talked about ways to manage your email, and we're going to do it on a different day because we don't want to do it on Thanksgiving.
Not at all.
Not at all. I mean, I don't mind. I can hang out with you on Thanksgiving,
Sure.
but
But I'm going to be at home, so.
maybe we'll do it on the Wednesday
Well, I'm off
instead of
Wednesday, so.
Thursday. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we'll put it out there. So, talk
Alrighty.
later. Thanks, Dave.
Bye. Thanks, Jen.